been a minute for a drive and talk, hasn't it? Let me make sure this camera is, well, sometimes it'll tell me, clean your camera for better photos or better video. Oh, Lord. Okay, look. Y'all, where do I even start? I'm going to record this video and I am not going to edit because that's where the bottleneck happens. We've talked about it before, and I know that perfection is the enemy of progress. So I hope it's perfect, whatever that means, but y'all gonna get this video for real, because otherwise I stay away. I am heading to, hold on, I don't really want to get on the freeway to do this. Okay, no, I don't have to. All right, so I came out to my car because I have implemented office hours for myself. Why is this 15 minutes, 16 minutes, 17 minutes? What is going on that this is going to take so long? It's not that far away. And why do I have these in still? Yeah, that's how my day is going. Today is Sunday, March 23rd, I believe. Might be the 22nd. I don't know. And I have to have office hours away from the house because I don't get things done otherwise. I get distracted. You know, this is I've lived alone for all my adult life, the vast majority of my adult life. So I have developed my own pace. You know, those of you who live alone, you know, like, all right, that's over here, I'm gonna leave it over here, I'm gonna come back, and your stuff is where you left it. You can pick up where you left off. Well, when you live with other people, especially if you're living in somebody else's house, like you can't do that, no matter how nice they are, because they're nice, they're wonderful. I have nothing bad at all to say. This is not shade or anything. I am grateful for my situation, in the midst of my situation. But still, you're in somebody else's house, you in there with other people, and
in 300 feet, turn right on West Oak Street.
Okay. And you know, and you have to be polite if you don't want them to want you to leave. So
in 500 feet, turn left on West Verdugo Avenue.
You're too loud. So far so good. We all get along well, and I would like that to keep happening. But I do have things that I need to get done if I don't want to be in their house forever, which I don't want, not because of anything bad, but just, you know, like, I think grown people by and large need their own space. And yeah, so enough said about that. Again, no shade. I ain't saying nothing bad. They're friends, and you know, I've come to love both of them. They're wonderful. I'm on one today because, okay, y'all know I had shingles, right? It was not fun. It was not fun. Not only was the itching not fun, but the nerve pain, oh my goodness. And I did some research on shingles. Like, I knew that you can get shingles from, I mean, it's the chickenpox virus reactivating. Once you've had the chickenpox, you can get shingles if the conditions are right. The conditions being right means meaning your immune system is compromised in some way, like your resistance is low. That's what we used to say back in the day, but now they say your immune system is compromised. You know, if you've been sick, and so your body is kind of weak and getting well, or if you
turn right on North Buena Vista Street. Okay.
Or if you've been under a lot of stress. Both were the case when this happened, and I thought it was a new hair gel that I had used. If you saw that video, I take it back. It was not the hair gel. That hair gel did not work for me, but it works for a lot of people. It's a black female-owned hair gel, and, you know, company, the Deux, the Deux, the Deux. and I am not here to malign anybody's company unfairly. So it was not the hair gel, but it was just like coincidental that I used that hair gel that day, and then that night
North Buena Vista Street.
I was itching like crazy, and I've developed a rash at my hairline, and you can still see it a little bit. See, I don't know if you can see right now while I'm driving. I gotta see while I'm driving, but yes, it was shingles.
In 1.3 miles, turn left on Victory Boulevard.
And thank God that when I woke up that second morning after having washed my hair twice the day before just to make sure I got that stuff out, and I had put calendula, and calendula usually calms down any of my itchies, and I put that on there, and the next morning it was worse. I was like, oh no, we gonna make a doctor's appointment today. My primary care doctor was not available, so I chose to see a doctor, another doctor in the office, and I had seen her before. I like her, and long story short, it turned out to be shingles. But I'm gonna tell you something. She's like, okay, if it's shingles, because she had to test it and send it to the lab. She gave me two things. She gave me a topical in case it was an allergic reaction to the gel or something, for allergic dermatitis. And she also gave me an antiviral in case it was shingles. And her acting quickly in that way, because she said we have a short window of time to catch this before it balls out of control, basically. So she gave me the medicine, and so I started using both together, and then the next day it was clear. Oh yeah, no, this is not just an allergic reaction, because I had nerve pain. So I messaged her and I was like, I'm in pain. The whole left side of my face and head feel like I am being stabbed with an ice pick over and over, like 2 or 3 times a minute. So she called in gabapentin, which is for nerve pain. I had taken gabapentin before after surgeries, but that was the only time I needed it. But I was like, give me all the gabapentin. It made
1,000 feet, turn left.
Okay. It made me sleepy, but it helped with the pain. And then after a few days, it gradually got better. But it was miserable for like 2 nights. And getting on it early was the key. So
turn left on Victory Boulevard.
I'm gonna see her again and find out when I can get the shingles vaccine, because I'd heard other people tell me they get the shingles vaccine because they don't want it, want shingles. And shingles sounds awful, but you don't know how awful it is until you get it. It's chickenpox. Chickenpox wasn't fun. But I don't remember having nerve pain when I had chickenpox. I don't remember that. I remember just itching. I had, you get those little blisters here and there. This is something else, and I don't want it no more. So, I'm gonna find out about that vaccine and how soon I can get it after having an active.
2.7 miles. Turn right on Troost Avenue.
Okay, shingles infection, and make that happen. And I think it's a one-time thing. It's called Shingrix. So if anybody needs to get it, look it up, whatever. And people of a certain age, once you're over, I don't know if it's 50 or 60. I'm over 50 now, but do some research and find out if you're eligible for it. If you're a candidate for getting shingles, if you are over 50 or over 60 and you have a lot of stress in your life, or you got some things affecting your immune system, you do not want shingles on top of it. I am a living witness, and I'm here to tell you. So I said all that to tell you that once after I got shingles, the nerve pain went away after a couple nights. Well, it started to subside, and so it eventually went away, and but there was still scalp sensitivity just on the left side, at my hairline, and then the nape of my neck. And my scalp seemed to be very, very unhappy when I was wetting it or when I was putting products on it. Because, you know, I don't know, this is how I got to do my hair. If I'm wearing my hair curly, I have to wet it and put products in it. Like, or I look like I've been, you know, working on the railroad all the live long day. And so it did not, my scalp would not tolerate it. So I'm like, what? Like, what do I do? What do I do? I had no intention of straightening my hair again. I was searching on the internet. Okay, what can I do to fix this? And I came to the conclusion that, okay, at least for a while, I'm going to have to straighten my hair periodically, just so I'll manipulate it then as little as possible and just like put it up or something. Then that way I don't have to use water or products on it every day, and I can just let my scalp rest and do what it do. And that worked. I bought a straightening brush from Tymo, and if you saw the live that my mom and I did yesterday, you'll see it. I showed you the brush. I bought a straightening brush, and I straightened it, and it wasn't like as we say, bone straight, but it was like your hair looks when you just blow it out straight. So it was bushy, but it was straight, and I was able to, you know, put it in 2 cornrows around my head, leave it that way for a few days. I didn't have to do a whole lot to it after straightening it. And one day I looked at it, I'm like, you know what? Let me get these split ends cut off, because I had a tough time, you know, when you got split ends. My hair had grown. You remember when I shaved my head last year? Well, it grew quite a bit, but my ends were sketchy looking. So I had to, I needed to cut those off because I couldn't comb through them smoothly. So I went on Monday, 6 days ago, and I had my stylist give me a silk press and cut off all those ends. Now, she could have stood to cut off more, but she's conservative. You know, she don't want to take all your hair off your head. And I'll just, you know, gradually go back like every couple months and let her do it until it's in tip-top condition. I've been down this road before. I know what it takes. And I used to wear my hair straight a lot. And I'm going back to it. I don't like the term straight hair natural, because to me, the straight is not my natural texture. I'll say that I don't have a relaxer. I don't have any chemicals in my hair, you know, permanent chemicals. But this ain't my natural texture. So straight hair natural feels weird to me, but that's what the girlies are calling it. So that's what I'm doing. And hot flashes have entered the chat, so that's why I'm on one today, because I was trying to do something with my hair. I gave up. You see, I just pinned the back down. Like, yeah, you can see.
In 1,000 feet, turn right.
I was able to get myself some bangs, and they seem to be doing okay. I have ordered a wax stick because I think I can put wax on my roots.
Turn right on Troost Avenue.
Right here, okay. We're going to the car wash. I think I put wax on my roots and have them not revert as easily.
You've arrived at your destination.
Oh, these hot flashes are wicked. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if they were open on Sunday, and I can never remember the name of this place. But we're gonna get a car wash. And I'll take you in there while I film. Hold on, I'm trying to find my money. You know, it's a drive-through car wash. My dad told me about this stuff called Cerakote. That's the name of it. And he told me, put it on your car, and I'm glad he told me that. Let me see which. Put it on your car, and it'll preserve the finish. Oh, here comes this man. Hi, I was just looking for my payment card.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
6, 8, or 10?
10, please.
10.
Yes, thank you. All right. Oh, the receipts still aren't working?
You have a receipt.
No receipt. Okay,
You
well,
have
here.
to push it.
Okay. Ooh, did it do it? Oh.
No,
Like,
no.
oh, wait, this way. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I'll do it.
Okay.
Ready.
All right.
You ready?
Oh, jeez. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. I usually do this by myself. I don't know. That kind of complicated the process. Okay, so let's go in here and get this car washed. Y'all watch me. Now, somebody might tell me when my tire is in this thing. Otherwise, it goes in the wrong way. Okay, this the car wash, y'all. Let's get our bath. We gonna is it? Now this is the part I need help with. I didn't need help with the other part. I need help with this. This man gonna come and tell me how to drive my car. Y'all see that little track that's down to the left? He's supposed to guide me into the track. Okay. Oh, okay. We getting sprayed. Hello. This man is new to me. I've never seen him before. Okay. Yep. Here we go. That's what he's supposed to do. All right. There. That way. He's pointing. What the hell, dude? We good? We good? We good? Right there? Okay. Neutral. Awesome. Pull us on in, boo. All right. We getting a car wash today, y'all. Anyway, my dad told me about this stuff called Cerakote. And so I've washed my car once already. I am used to, I'm spoiled. I'm used to having covered parking. I am used to my vehicle being out in the sun and under the tree where the birds pooping on and carrying on. And you know that if the birds poop on your car and you leave it on there, you're gonna have a finish problem. You know, it's gonna eat through the paint. So I don't want that to happen. So when I see that, yeah, I try to park in front of other people's houses that don't have trees. But you know, folks don't want you just monopolizing all the space in front of their place. Oh, let me zoom out. There we go. So you know, sometimes I gotta park in front of the house that I stay at, and it's a tree in front of it, and the birds poop on it daily. So I walked out to my car today, and I'm like, oh no, I gotta wash it. So here we go. And $10 is the cheapest wash that I can get. And they do a good job, and they've never damaged my car. So here we go. I'm not gonna get out and dry it. You know what's crazy about this car? It's made of nothing. Okay, I think I can drive now. It's literally, it's like an aluminum can turned sideways on wheels. Wait a minute, stop pushing. Ahead. Okay. There's a car behind me. All right. I don't know where we going now. Where we going? We need to get some work done. Whew. But I don't know exactly where we going to do it. Hold on, there's something fuzzy going on here. Hold on. Probably my greasy hand after doing. Okay, she back. All right. Let me turn off this windshield wiper. All right, where we going? I don't know. Let's go left. Further into Burbank. Whoa! Again, this car, I have named her Toy. What is that? NoHo Wellness Center. It's some new stuff here. I don't know what some of this stuff is. Okay. But I have named my car Toy because that's what she feels like. Driving her. T-O-Y. Yeah. like a little toy. So after washing my car the first time, I put that Cerakote stuff on it. We all right? And it seemed to preserve the shine, and the water was rolling off of it, etc., etc. When I got up to the roof of the car, like just rubbing it lightly, just doing this with my thumb, pushes the roof of the car in, the metal on the top of the car. I ain't never, ever seen nothing like that. I'm like, yo, this car ain't made out of nothing, you know? I do miss my cube. I miss my stick shift. I miss the get up and go it had, because when you're driving a stick shift, you are in control of the speed, the force. I'm probably not using the right words. I want to say torque, but I'm not real sure what that is. But you are in control of the car. When you're driving an automatic, the car shifts when it feels like it should shift, etc., etc. And sometimes, you know, you're trying to get out of the way of something or somebody, and it ain't shifting fast enough, and I need to throw that thing in the gear and get up out of there. This car will not do that. Also, it's so much lighter. Even though I also had a compact car before, I'm just driving at this point. I don't even know where I'm going. It was, the heck, I don't know what's happening. What was I saying? Even though I had a compact car before, it was heavier than this one is, and so sometimes taking a corner, you know, I'm like, me rolling like me and the cube used to roll, and me and Toy be like, I am a damsel. I don't do that. I don't do that. So we are figuring each other out, or basically she's making me figure her out if I don't want to flip this car over onto its aluminum pop can roof, which I do not want to do. I really just need to find a place with Wi-Fi where I can sit in the parking lot and work. You know what? I should go back in the other direction and sit outside the library. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Hold on, let me pull over because the sister needs some directions. Y'all know I'll be lost before God got the news. Anyway, rebuilding a life. I'm so much better than I was a couple weeks ago. I had to take some time away, and it wasn't intentional. It wasn't like I'm gonna take 2 weeks off from YouTube, and it wasn't. It was, I was filming things, and then I'd get into that bottleneck of, you know, okay, do I have time to edit? Oh, this thing is demanding my attention immediately. I'll edit tonight. No, I'm sleepy. Oh, oh, now somebody's talking to me. Oh, now I have to, you know, like, it just gets into that. And as one of my friends put it, some days I feel like I'm in a blender. I'm just like, you know what? So I've been trying to be kind to myself, give myself some grace, sleep when I need to sleep. I did fall off the wagon after a month and a half with regard to eating sugar, but I am back on it now because I can tell the difference. I can tell. I cook a couple of times a week, which does not help my hot flash hair situation. I cook a couple times a week. Just, you know, so we not just spending money. And it's also a way of contributing. And oh, I was supposed to pull over and get directions, right? Wait, hold on. Contributing to the household and just making sure folks eat, because what is that? Oh, they changed the way that restaurant looks. My friend Elgin and I used to go to, is that it? No, we used to, wait a minute, is that the restaurant? Yeah, Mucho Ma there. And then at one point, it's that white building. I don't want to take my phone out of the holder. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and talk to y'all because I haven't had a chance to do this. it can be difficult to get my things done. You know, it can be difficult to film, to focus enough to film, to have the space and time to film. Sometimes there's a knock at the door and it's like, yes, and you know, and who knows, then I'm distracted and I'm dealing with something else that I didn't see coming, and it's just an adjustment, because when you are not living alone, those things happen. And even if you do live alone, sometimes you have to leave the house to get things done, because you're at home and you see things that need to happen. Like, I see that I don't have earrings on, and I feel naked when I don't have earrings on. I don't like to leave the house without earrings on. Like, it feels, to me, for me, I don't judge other people, and probably nobody would notice if I didn't say anything. Nobody except my mother. She go, "Where your earrings at?" I just, like, I'm not done until my earrings are done. What else? Back to hair for a second. Turn on my hazards. With regard to hair, I don't find it necessary. You know, even though having a silk press, they fly. Look at this. Look at this. I just had to leave it alone because I was sweating. I was like, you know, what's the point? What is the point? I'm gonna get some rollers, because I can't be putting heat on my hair every day. That wax stick to hold hold it at the roots, and hopefully that works. And if it doesn't, I don't know. Wigs. I had even thought about, okay, cornrows and, oh, I think that's better. Cornrows, and then just like put a wig on over it. But yeah, I don't know. Ease. Once it's longer, like at, a longer length, and I can just put it back in all back in a ponytail, then I can put it in a bun. But right now I can't do it. Y'all, life be lifing, don't it? The good and the bad. And I saw a saying, I wish I could remember a quote. I wish I could remember who to attribute it to, but I wrote it. It's on my phone as a reminder. This too is the living. And I have to say that to myself some days. This too is the living, not the good part, not the good stuff where we're like, yeah, I'm gonna, like things are going wonderful. This is living. Well, guess what? Guess what? The other stuff is the living too. And it's all a journey. There's, up and down, ebb and flow. And we just got to roll with it. And something that is important for me is to watch what I'm feeding my head. Am I taking in a bunch of negativity and things that are not good for me? Am I doing that? Okay, well, maybe I don't want to do that, because that brings your vibrations down. I want to vibrate high. I want to be in communion with people who are good for me. If you ain't good for me, you can't stay. I was telling someone, I ain't gonna say who it was, somebody, I can't say this person is a friend yet. It's a guy. He's an acquaintance right now. Yeah, he's an acquaintance. And some acquaintances don't make it to friend. I don't just open the door and be like, hey, hey friend, come on in. No, some people I know, and then a select people can be my friend. And that I ain't being shady. I'm just letting you know. And not everybody wants to be my friend, so I ain't saying that. I ain't making it sound like being my friend is all that. But I get to choose who my friends are. And it's not just because I know you. So this is a friend of a friend. And I know him. And he was talking to me about a project that he's working on. And, then it turned into, this is LA, this is Hollywood. Everybody is trying to get, I thought the phone had cut off. Everybody's trying to get some kind of deal done. And so he was talking to me about his latest project and what's going on. And that hazard sound is getting on my nerves. Probably getting on your nerves too. He was talking to me about a deal he's working on getting done, and that someone else we both know had expressed concerns about somebody who steals ideas. And again, this is Hollywood, okay? So, you know, a lot of the stuff that you heard is true. Some of the conspiracy theories, I be like, yeah, I don't know who made that up, but I ain't never heard of that. But there's some things I wouldn't know. I don't run in those circles where all that weird stuff is going on. So he was just telling me about these two people I've never met. And one of them, when he was saying something about him, I was like, okay, well, just protect yourself, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. If this person is a thief, how can you protect yourself now in case he tries something shifty? And, you know, I don't know, you give people advice, sometimes they take it, sometimes they don't. I ain't got a dog in this fight other than he was talking to me about it and appeared to want my opinion, and so I gave it to him. So I don't know if he's going to do anything or not. He kind of him-hawed around. Then he started talking about this other person who's his friend. That's what he said. He called him his friend. But the stuff he was saying that this guy did, I was like, why you got a friend like that? Like, with friends like that, who needs enemies? This dude sound just real selfish. And this man, what are you doing? What is he doing? Oh, he's walking his dog. I don't like people walking up on my car and stopping. Y'all see my ring I got on today? Y'all see this? So it doubles as a wedding band, so I can tell creepy men, oh, I'm married, leave me alone. Or, you know, or if I got to punch somebody in the throat. We got some spikes here. But if you got friends, and I heard this from a female friend recently too. She was telling me about a friend of hers who I met, but I don't remember. And she was telling me some stuff, and I was like, how you got energy for friends like that? Friends who are doing underhanded, ugly things to you. How is that your friend? You might be their friend, but that ain't how friends treat each other. That is not how friends are supposed to treat each other, all right? Nobody's perfect. People can mess up on accident. But if you appear to be, and again, this is my opinion, please tell me yours. Please tell me if you got friends who do shady things and you forgive them because you feel like, whatever, there's something in you. Maybe I don't understand, but I'm going to tell you how I have had to come to operate. If I see you moving greasy, you can be somebody else's friend. You know, I got to watch you for a while and see, all right, you know, and sometimes it might require a conversation. Hey, you did XYZ, and this is how I felt about it. And then you just wait for them to respond, and they can tell you, you know, whatever it is they got to tell you. But you sit and you listen. Are they defending it? Are they apologizing? Are they, you know, are they explaining it? Are they just trying to get out of it? Are they trying to make you wrong? Are they, like, really just use discernment? Let them sit, let them talk. You just sit and you just listen and see how you feel about what they're saying. Because it's not always, it ain't the words that they use. Anybody can say anything, you know. It is what they're saying. How does it make you feel? If they say, oh my God, I'm truly sorry, I didn't mean it. Well, do you feel? Because when an apology is genuine, even if it doesn't fix the issue right then and there, say they really screwed something up and they're contrite about it, you feel it when it's real. Other times people be like, oh, you know what? I am so sorry I did that, blah, blah, blah. And you don't feel nothing. And you're looking at them like, you ain't sorry. You ain't sorry. Or, well, I did XYZ because you did XYZ. So, and I'm sorry you feel that way because blah, 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 blah. Okay, thank you. Thank you. That's information, because that is a faux apology. That is not a real apology. But I ain't trying to make you apologize. If you don't feel like you need to apologize, I will just see how you move and govern myself accordingly. And I've had to do it. I've had to do it recently where I'm like, okay, I don't like this. I don't like it when you do this. You said this thing, like somebody said something more than once, and at first I was like, okay, maybe, like, am I misunderstanding? Because I do look at myself first. All right, did I misunderstand that? And then he said it a couple more times, and then wrote it, and it was basically saying that I couldn't understand something because I'm a woman. Bro, like, did you, I don't know if you meant to say this, but this is what you said, and you said it more than once. Well, I wish you would have told me. I'm telling you now, this is how I feel. Well, I didn't mean it that way, and blah, 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 blah. This is how it comes across. I even let a couple of friends read it, just so I was like, is it is it me? Am I being touchy? And they're like, girl, no, this is some BS. Who is this? Who told you this? No. And confronting does not have to be combative. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is, depending on what's being done to you and what manner. But by and large, with people who you are hoping, to keep a good relationship with, or you hoping will still be in your life, and you want to keep things amicable at least, just investigate. I don't like the feeling of being angry. I really don't. So, it's like, okay, let me examine myself. Is it me? And if I determine it's me, then I got to work on me. If I determine that it's this other person and I want to continue to deal with them, or I have to continue to deal with them for whatever reason, then I'm going to take it to them. And I'm going to let them respond however they feel they should respond. And I'm going to take that into account. All right? And I ain't making nobody do nothing. And you ain't sorry, don't say you sorry. That's just information for me, and I can now go forth and govern myself accordingly. All right? So don't, people, situations, books, TV shows, habits, whatever, places that bring you down, gotta go. Y'all remember Robin Harris, the comedian, the late great comedian? Baby's kids, gotta go. And I gotta go get some work done. What time is it? It's 2:38 p.m. I'm gonna find some Wi-Fi. I'm gonna upload this video as it is in its entirety. Thank you for riding with me. There'll be more of these. I had to get oh, cute little boy on his bike. I like to see a little kid. He got training wheels. My nephew Makai, those of you who know Makai, he just got a bike, and I've seen him on video. I'm hoping to get back to Chicago right after spring thaw, but they're still getting, get out of my business, man. They're still getting snow, so I ain't trying to have no part in that, but maybe May. All right, I'm still talking and I need to go, and I'll see you again real soon.